the U.S.-Mexico Binational Center for Environmental Sciences and Toxicology at the University of Arizona.
Our U.S.-Mexico Binational Center is a spinoff of our long-running University of Arizona Superfund Program and is part of our outreach efforts. In 2003, we established a program by a collaborative agreement between the University of Arizona and the CONACYT, which is the Science Foundation for Mexico.
I would say that the main mission of the center is to empower underrepresented groups that live along the U.S.-Mexico border and the broader region, to empower them to identify what are environmental contamination problems that are in their communities, and also to give them the tools to try to address the problems and try to resolve the problems in their communities. So what concerns environmental contamination and how it affects their public health.
Binational Center is a collaboration between the University of Arizona investigators, also our colleagues on our Superfund programs that are over in University of California, San Diego, and in Texas A&M, and our collaborators that we have in Mexico at various universities down there, and these are experts that we have collaborations with in environmental sciences, environmental engineering, and biomedical sciences.
Because of our proximity to Mexico, there was already a natural tendency of scientists here at the University of Arizona to have collaborations with Mexican scientists. And the reason why these collaborations have started is because we have common problems in the two locations. So a lot of the problems that we have here in Arizona, such as the scarcity of water, abandoned mining sites, naturally high levels of arsenic in the groundwater, the same problems that our colleagues across the border are experiencing. So it was just a natural match, and that's how we started focusing on the border region.
The specific activities are, number one is outreach to the communities, which is essentially reaching out to the communities and getting them information about common environmental problems on both sides of the border. Second biggest issue we have there is getting this information out in bilingual, having in Spanish and English, so that's much more readily disseminated and understood. Well, the third big thing that we're doing basically is our collaborative research projects. We have 4 areas that we're focusing on in there with our researchers in Mexico. And then one of our most popular things has been our student exchange program, where we brought a number of students up from Mexico to collaborate with our investigators and learn techniques and take them back to the laboratories in Mexico. And lastly, our workshops. We have done a number of workshops on common environmental problems, and these are where we kind of find our sources of our collaborators for the future, and also interacting with the students. And the fact that we're looking at problems that are not only in the United States, but also in Mexico. So it is an example of doing global environmental health, and this is important because when we find out how to resolve a problem or assess the toxicity or improve the conditions, these can be applied around the world. The Binational Center I like to see used as a prototype for other binational studies that the NIEHS and the EPA undertake. I think it's a good demonstration that you need cooperativity between the two nations, you need cooperativity between the scientists on both sides from the two nations. And most importantly, I think us Americans need to listen as to what the environmental problems are in other nations and how they affect the populations there. We really need to basically understand that even though the pollutants are a problem, all pollution is local, and there's a lot of other concerns that have to be dealt with.
For more information, go to our website at binational.pharmacy.arizona.edu.